Return from the eternal fire with no grace or light, serving a drink of death inside this freezing heavy night. The devil didn't want to take me to his shadowy domain, and now I serve my bitter cup of sorrow and of pain. They threw me in the pit of sand, sealing my fatal tomb, leaving my body drying in a salty, hellish doom. The thirst was burning up my bones, losing my old mind, but death refused to take my evil heart and leave me blind. I broke the rotten wooden boards, emerging from the black, stepping upon this world again with no compassion back. Tavern doors are swinging wide to show my face of dread. The smoke is telling everyone the vengeance of the dead. Absolute silence takes control and swallows up the space. Nobody dares to breathe or move inside this cursed place. I walk up slowly to the bar, across the wooden floor, knowing they look at me like some wild beast they can't ignore. Heavy glass of rum breaking the quiet room. The fire burning deep inside destroys my fading bloom. I didn't come to pray for you or shed a single tear. The debt of blood you owe to me is finally paid right here. Let's raise a glass, you coward men, for this my funeral ride, because this rotten old saloon is where your souls will hide. Hunting the first of all the 10 cowardly traitors down, who threw the dirt to keep my heavy sorrows in the ground. My finger made of bone caresses the silver trigger tight. The thirst for bloody vengeance is unleashed into the night. The man sitting in the back stands up and knocks away his chair, pulling his weapon out while shaking wildly in despair. He fires 3 heavy bullets, trying to stop my steady tread. thinking that he can change the cursed destiny ahead. The bullets pass right through my chest without a single scratch, showing that death is in my hand, and he has met his match. I still recall his laughing face the night they stole my gold, watching my heavy blood run down like a wolf so bold, tying my empty hands together with a leather rope, leaving my broken body in that hole without a hope. Now he is looking at my face, knowing his time is done, feeling the punishment of hell beneath the setting sun. Aiming right at his chest, collecting for the dirty sin that all of them possess. The echo of the gunshot rings across the silent hall, carrying the lethal venom of my magic silver ball. He falls down to his shaking knees, staining the wooden floor, closing his false and coward eye forever. Nevermore. So slowly in the moonlight, shining on the sand, seeking the law of this old town who killed me out of hand. The sheriff's silver star will melt and finally fall apart. With all the hellish fire, I will make him feel in his heart. Hiding deep behind his office door, knowing the heavy guilt corrupts his chest forevermore. He hears my footsteps made of bone breaking the sand outside, thinking I am the ghost from the dark border where I died. He was the man who threw the first shovel of burning dirt, dying of laughter with his gang while I was bleeding hurt. I kicked the heavy oaken door, letting the fog roll in. His trembling hand can't find the light inside the dense dark sin. He looks right at my skull, a bone burning and glowing red, knowing there is no room for begging from the walking dead. He yells out demon and he lifts his rifle to the sky, firing right at my broken chest and losing will to try. Through my ribs of bone, worn out by dust and pain. I tell him smiling that his time of law has been in vain. I ripped the silver star right off his chest with hands of stone, while the dark fear erases the dirty smile he had shown. I leave him lying on the ground, losing his breath and soul. His bloody badge fades in the dust, taking its final toll. Of the old town are ringing, marking the deadly fate. My horse of shadow waits for me to change the heavy weight. The man who stole my saddle hides and trembles in the dark. The fire of the underworld will find his fearful mark. Straw dominates the wooden stall. I walk up slowly, stepping with the devil's boots and all. I still recall the night he fled, galloping in the sand, leaving my body tied in chains deep in the burning land. He took my silver spurs away and my faithful animal, paying so dearly for his theft with a blow so terminal. When he feeling my dark stench of the graveyard, the frightened thief is begging for a pardon, breathing hard. He looks into my eyes of fire, losing his common sense, knowing right well his time is up without a good defense. He lifts a heavy iron pitchfork, trying to cause me harm, but no man's weapon can defeat my cold and ghostly arm. His neck of heavy flesh, with fingers made of bone, collecting the heavy debt and breaking rules he had known. I throw him with a mighty force, breaking the wooden beam, leaving his body lying there. And in his selfish dream, I whistle loudly in the night, calling my steed black, riding again to give them gall and pay the traitors back. My black steed crossing through the empty, silent street, looking for my silver guns with cold blood and no defeat. The local bank is hiding deep behind the heavy mist. The debt of blood is taken, and the hatred will persist. The guard is waiting for me, standing by the entrance door, wearing my stolen guns he took in the unholy war. He was the one who took my arms, laughing so loud and deep, thinking that no one ever comes back from the deadly sleep. He touches the old leather holster with a heavy hand, thinking that he can stop my fatal ambush in the sand. I stepped down from my rugged horse, stepping upon the ground. The moonlight shines upon my tragic sorrow all around. The dirty mercenary pulls my old revolver out, knowing the lead he spits will never end my bloody route. He fires directly at my head, breaking my cowboy hat. The silver bullet cannot hurt this cruel aristocrat. Right through the smoke of fire, without a single scar, collecting the high price of life beneath the silent star. I ripped the weapons from his belt with the devil's own might, leaving his body on the ground without a word to write. My two old tools of sudden death return to their true home, killing the false and traitor brothers everywhere I roam. gambler who had planned my terrible downfall. Bets gold and coins to gamble with his life inside the hall. I step up to the poker table, crossing the saloon, seeking to stop his heartbeat underneath the silent moon. The smoke of his fine cigar clouds his vision in the place, knowing I am the demon looking right into his face. He looks into my eyes of fire, losing all his breath, feeling the time has finally come for his own painful death. He was the wicked mastermind of that unholy scheme, sinking my body in the dark to end my living dream. Offer the heavy bag of silver coins, seeking to buy forgiveness before the dark reaper joins. I tell him with a ghostly voice that gold is useless now that hellfire boils inside my bones, fulfilling my dark vow. The debt of blood does not possess a human kind of pride. Today I come to leave you deep in pain and cold as ice. Aiming right at his pale face, making the time stop ticking in the gambling crowded space. I fire breaking the playing cards that fall onto the ground, cutting the wings of his false flight without another sound. The king of diamonds stains right now with heavy crimson red, bringing the dirty cheater's life to join the walking dead. I step into the darkened cave to seek the giant man who drowned my cries by sinking a crushing heavy span. The sulfur smoke is guiding me down deep into the mine, the righteous vengeance of the hellish fire will combine. stone, prepares the heavy load, knowing that time is bringing him a bitter, deadly road. He was the one who rolled the rock, closing the deep abyss, leaving my body suffering the worst betrayal's kiss. He hears my boots crunching upon the wet and heavy stone, feeling my dark and hollow stare, chilling him to the bone. A massive hammer with his arms of heavy steel, trying to sink this stranger in the shadows he can feel. He throws a barrel of black powder right against my chest, thinking the fire burns me and his soul will finally rest. But the dark demons of the flame don't burn my dusty suit, making him lose his courage, standing silent, scared and mute. The burning fuse with fingers of the silent grave. I tell him no one in the world can make a move to save. I drive my leather boot right through his heavy beating heart, collecting the blood debt for tearing my whole life apart. The silver mine collapses, falling into rocks of gray, silencing the cries of pain his mouth attempts to say. Crossing the sandy desert, seeking out the cruelest men who opened up my flesh and left me cursed inside the pen. The smoke of the dark fire leads me straight unto their side, paying the terrible torment they gave me when I died. The moon illuminates the shadows of their lonely camp. I hear the mocking laughter bringing sorrow to the damned. I still recall the night they used the knives of heavy steel, cutting my skin and laughing like the butchers making a deal, rubbing the salt into the wound with infinite disdain, believing no one comes back when God takes away the pain. In front of the warm flames, stepping upon the sand. Their joyful faces fade away, feeling the pain at hand. They pull their stained and bloody daggers, seeking for my death. But my dark skeleton of shade is stronger than their breath. The silver blades bend over, clashing right against my bone, collecting the cursed debt of the excesses they have known. First one's heavy arms with a gigantic might, leaving his body lying there, bleeding into the night. I burned the other's face directly in the blazing fire, silencing the crying mouth that begs in the dark pyre. The tab of the two executioners is finally paid, leaving their rotten bodies resting in the foggy shade. Reached the mansion looking for the worst of all the hounds, who stole my former life and burned the beauty of my grounds. He shot me in the back and stole my greatest, truest love. And now I bring the cup of pain sent from the dark above. We were like a single blood riding the wind so free, sharing the food and suffering the hardest misery. But dirty greed corrupted his dark and evil heart, plunging the freezing dagger and tearing my life apart. I walk up the grand stairs, stepping upon the carpet red, knowing that from my fury he will join the walking dead. Down, throwing everything away. He looks at me with terror, begging God to let him stay. The woman that I used to love runs crying down the hall, while I lift up my weapon, showing darkness to them all. He tries to beg forgiveness, falling down on both his knees, but I burned up his face with fire and dark memories. only hope. And now there's only a monster and a stranger with no soul. I pull the heavy trigger, breaking the great silent space, collecting the raw debt for everything inside this place. The heavy blood is staining all the paintings on the wall, leaving his body freezing without comfort in the fall. The mountaintop to find the final boss to fight, who paid for my own head and brought the fatal bloody night. I pour the final glass of the dark drink of gall and death, ending his cursed luck forever with his final breath. The boss is waiting for me, sitting in his massive chair, knowing there's no escape from his betrayal and despair. He has a glass in hand and looks into the burning flame, hearing the gunshots of my brutal and unholy game. He bought the 9 cowards with gold and lots of silver twine, tying my poor life with a heavy rope, marking the line. I reach the hey, hey. He slowly lifts his eyes, looking at my unholy skull, saying he waited for me crossing the border so dull. He offers me a glass of whiskey, laughing with deceit, seeking to stop the fire of my melancholy beat. I tell him that my throat no longer swallows his liquor, that I just came to charge him, making the terror flicker. I reach the hey, hey. I pull my silver weapon, aiming right into his head, collecting the high price of blood, leaving him fully dead. The devil blows a kiss to me, crossing the darkened wind, closing at last the tab of the suffering they send. The thunder breaks the night, taking his fallen soul away. The shadow finally rests, closing the wound of yesterday.